Otherwise, in India, Pakistan cricket is also followed a lot, and in Pakistan, Indian cricket is followed a lot. Ramiz Raja, the PCB chairman, he recently mentioned that there should be not a bilateral, but a lot of people have been advocating that India Pakistan should play. But he said that there should be a series where a tournament where India, Pakistan, Australia, and England, these four teams should play, and that perhaps could be the future. Do you think there is a possibility or that could actually attract eyeballs?
Definitely, like whenever India Pakistan plays, whether it's a ICC tournament or bilateral series, eyeball is there. Like a lot of people want to watch India Pakistan cricket, and I think in cricket, definitely, I think this is the best you can get. Like when people talk about Ashes, I think India Pakistan series, is one of the best in the world when those country plays. And eyeballs, you mentioned about eyeballs, and cricket. People are fanatic about cricket in India and Pakistan, and they want to see Pakistan and India playing more and more games in the future. And like you mentioned, four teams.
That's what Ramiz Raja mentioned.
Yeah, it's like remember in '90s when we used to play, when used to play Sharjah or even different venues,
Right.
with Tri Nation, or we used to play. Why not now? And you can play and you can have a competitive cricket. But now you see when you go and play a bilateral series, wasn't that important? And like it's like if you're playing a top 4 or 5 teams playing between them. And it's good for cricket as well, and good for the viewers as well.
And Azhar bhai, I just wanted to have your thoughts on Indian cricket. Virat Kohli recently stepped down as Test captain. He's been the most successful Test captain, not just in India, but overall also globally. If you see, Virat has been one of the most successful Test captains. Do you think maybe he took that call a little early? He could have carried on to lead India in for some more time.
Virat, no question about that. He's a phenomenal cricketer, and he was a phenomenal captain as well. And he's the one, win in Australia, everywhere they went, and they won the series against all the top nations. And I think that's his personal call. I think he's done a great job. Before that, MS Dhoni. And the culture he created in Indian cricket, where the fitness and all those things, you can see the fighting spirit. You hardly see any fast bowler from India in the past, and now you see the battery of fast bowlers, and they are fit, aggressive, and they want to do well for the country. I think credit goes to Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni, the way they have put things together for Indian cricket. I think Indian cricket has a bright future, and infrastructure are there. They just not invest in the players. Infrastructure as well. If you see the likes of trainers, the physios, you see all these guys are doing really great job for India, and I think. One of the best country right now in terms of cricket. So in all department, not just T20, one day or test matches, And you guys played the test series against a test championship against New Zealand. So it's a great things to do, and I think your cricket is going in the right direction.
One question that everybody wants an answer for is that Virat, now that Virat has stepped down as captain, Rohit Sharma, should he be the next Test captain? Considering the amount of cricket that is being played in this day and age, and you add an IPL also to that, you think he should be the next successor, or you would want to have somebody like KL Rahul or Rishabh Pant? It's a viewpoint, it's an opinion from a former cricketer.
No, it's up to the BCCI, or the selection committee.
Opinion, I mean.
Like Rohit Sharma, no question about that. He's, look at his record in one-day competition, or even IPL. He's been phenomenal. He's won so many trophies. I think five times
Right.
he's the winner.
Yes.
So I think he's the right guy. But if you see when Virat Kohli was in Australia, and Ajinkya Rahane took over, and he won the series there as well. So you can say, it's up to them. They want to have one captain, or they want to have two different captains, or white ball or red ball. So it's up to the BCI and the selectors.
Would you want to invest somebody in somebody like Rishabh Pant, a younger player, or KL Rahul?
I don't know them, personally how they are, but they both guys are doing captaincy. He's doing for Delhi, and he's doing for.
He was doing for
for
Punjab, now he
and
would be
he's
playing
moved
for
to
a new team.
Lucknow, he's back to Lucknow. So, like these guys got experience playing, doing captaincy in franchise cricket, IPL, and they will learn from there. And they both are young, and they are both are very talented, and they are smart. They got a good head on their shoulder, so they can do the job for India.
And Pakistan cricket, is it on the right direction now, finally?
Yes, it is. It is the way these guys played during the World Cup. I think they done a remarkable job. And Saklan Mushtaq, he took over when Misbah left over, and they done a great job. And like you can see the way Babar Azhar handled the team. Like given players authority, and you can see they like each other company, they like each other's success, and that's what you want from the team. Like you could just go and express yourself on the field. Yes, when you're playing against any opposition, you want to win, but like I always said, when either you win or you learn. So this is very important. So this is, if you see the Pakistan team, they are a really young team, so they have a bright future ahead, and hopefully the likes of Hassan Ali, Shaheen Shah, Afridi, Babar Azam, Imam, all these guys, they are the future of Pakistan cricket, and they can play for Pakistan for next decade or so.
All right, so that was Azhar Mahmood. In fact, Azhar bhai, one last question I wanted to ask. Just one. I know your legs must be hurting you after that entire match. Just one. All-rounder, Hardik Pandya, we all thought that he could be the next big thing. Unfortunately, injuries were involved, and he had to be out of the team. How do you see somebody like Hardik Pandya? And if you've noticed a new all-rounder, fast bowling all-rounder, Venkatesh Iyer in India. Any thoughts on?
I haven't seen much of him, to be honest. Like you're talking about Hardik Pandya, he was a phenomenal talent. Like the guy is a proper athlete. Being an all-rounder is not easy to maintain your fitness and maintain your form in both departments. And he's a gun fielder as well, so it's very difficult for. Unfortunately, injuries. You can't when you putting yourself on the field every single day. It's not easy to maintain those kind of fitness, like for batsmen, and or if you're doing the one thing, like a bowling thing, you can manage it, but with the ball, with the bat, it's not easy, and the amount of cricket we've been playing in these days is tough for the bodies as well, so body can't take it.
All right, Azhar Mahmood from Asian Lions, they could not win their inaugural match, the first match of Legends League cricket, but hopefully the Asian Lions will roar in their next match, and Azhar Mahmood, before he leaves for PSL, hopefully he'll have his victory under his belt.